Evening. Loading up, sir. Won't be a second. That's one thing I do appreciate about Switch games. They do load up rather quickly. Like, a lot quicker than the... well, a lot quicker than PS4 games. Because I suppose it's probably the case of there's not as much to load. Anywho, random tangents aside, I'm gonna be playing some Daemon Machina because my Decepticon having a bit of trouble with this today, isn't it? Give it a bit and it'll calm down. What heat am I packing on me doodle? Although I want to double check my equipment before going into these last couple of story missions. Left arm is assault rifle as per usual. I have a lot of ammo and bullet damage. Good. I'm especially going to need the ammo. Arm. Let's see. Okay, that works. One thing I definitely wanted on like this right arm is throwing, stuff to do with throwing. Because apart from that one, it's like one of the highest ones for throwing performance. Okay. Well, that makes my life easier. Yay. Best to check weapon. Huh. When do we get this thing? And Sprayers. Honestly, that's not a terrible one. I do think in terms of back weapons though, I want to switch those out for more tank. I usually do that. I wouldn't mind having more longer range weapons, like a second Astraeus. Actually, better idea. Another a Grim Reaper 3. Wait, that's called a Grim Reaper? All this time I thought it was saying Grim Repeater. Am I this much of an idiot? Okay, now, as for other armor, I do think is I do think a gun specialized in arsenal combat isn't a terrible play here, especially cause the other game has a lot of arsenal combat. But range and ammo are probably also a better idea. Yeah, I'm subbing out my sword entirely, because I know for a fact I'm not really going to need it. Okay, this one I'm currently using. Ammo capacity wouldn't be a terrible option. Laser position lowers deviation. Now this is what I wanted to put on it. Rapid fire. Oh, that's for explosives. Yeah, I think that's the best I'm gonna get it. Also worth having a quick peek in. Is reload speed or melee ring? Just looking at what other okay, yeah, that's just mobility shit. Yeah, looks like catch cards coming down a bit. Dream health is looking decently decent. Right, let's get going. Pause. If I remember. Yep. So there's four or I think 5. 4 or 5 of these destroy the Black Lotus mission.
Is this every...
The other Reclaimer teams are conducting search runs.
We actually just got back.
We finally found him.
Affirmative.
I assume you're calling me because you've finished verifying the data.
Bingo. I can say with complete...
Black Lotuses? What are those?
Yeah, I'm kind of sifting through the thing
It's
a
what
bit.
the researchers called the gravity control testing facilities. They were supposed to have been demolished once the testing concluded, but clearly that didn't happen.
Gee, I wonder who was playing that one.
Gravity control is what they use to keep femtoparticles from spreading beyond the barrier.
Correct. Except the Black Lotuses have far superior output capacity.
Is that bad?
In theory, gravity control can be achieved through the use of femtoparticles.
What is this, Sonic Rider Zero Gravity?
But increasing the output would just diffuse the gravitational force. Even 10,000 copies of me working in perfect sync wouldn't be enough to focus the...
And what's Grief trying to do?
We don't know, but he's not the type to act without cause.
Much as I'd love to begin destroying them myself, I was battling immortals before you contacted me. Things are quiet at the moment, but after the damage my arsenal has sustained, I'm in no position to battle terrors right now.
We have the coordinates. You and your search party return to base at once. I'll assemble our forces and issue the mission to destroy the Black Lotus.
Understood. Returning to base.
Hey, BG. Innocents will take that mission.
Is that so?
You're not going alone, Crow.
Good. I have one more spot open. You feeling up to this, rookie?
If you have room for one more, I'd like to come and see this Black Lotus for myself.
Not happening. There's something I need you and Chill to take care of.
Crow, you can't possibly mean...
I've made up my mind. That being said, if you two disagree, you don't have to do it. Just know that Jack and I are prepared for the worst.
Please, you guys. We can't ask anyone else to do this.
Fine. Chill. Let's start prepping our arsenals.
Okay.
I'll let you know when we're finished. Watch yourselves out there.
You're sure about this?
We're all sure. This is a family matter.
Like Crow said, Rookie, we still have an open spot on the
Right.
squad. You in?
Grief is quiet for now, but
Yes, sir. Rookie, let's get our arsenals up and running.
Yeah, I got this.
Right. Yeah, I'm kind of skipping through, like, oh, sort of just dialogue cutscenes. Just so we can get to the action. Otherwise, we're gonna be here for, like, the next fortnight, cause I can imagine there's a fair bit of that. Ready.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield.
I hope you like this battle
Femtoparticle
arena.
density
You're going
is
to be
low.
seeing this
Radar
a
will
lot.
not be affected.
Like I said, there's
Target
like,
acquired.
at least 4 of these. Maybe
Initiating
5.
each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. Begin the mission.
And I know, like,
Is
the last
that it?
ones.
That thing is massive up close.
You saw her too, didn't you?
It's 3 missions, but they're sort of conjoined onto each other.
Yeah. When they showed us the data. Widget's in the center of that thing.
Thanks again for coming with us, Rookie. Honestly, I'm not sure Notes and Chill could handle seeing Rigid like this.
Hell, I'm barely keeping it together myself. What the hell is she thinking? Why is she putting us through this?
Attention. I'm detecting responses from numerous corrupted AIs near the target.
And we can't make them understand we're on their side. I hate to say it, but if they get in our
Oh,
way,
yeah, 'cause the
we gotta
Immortals are
take them
technically
out.
on humanity's side.
Now let's go!
Ready?
What the hell did Grief do to Rigid? I swear, if he hurt her...
Jack? Crow?
You
There we
hear
go.
that? That was Rigid!
Yeah, I hear her. We're gonna save you, Rigid, I swear. Just hang on.
attacking you, Rigid! We're trying to save you!
Stop attacking me. Stop it.
Don't let up. Just a little more and we can save her.
Attention. Detecting a massive femto response from the target. It's assuming a defensive position. Processing. Femto particle density in this area is increasing fast. Alert. An arsenal has emerged from the target.
Rigid,
Yeah, so-
get out of there now! Let us handle destroying the Black Lotus!
Dead. Stop it!
Wait, Jack. Something's not right.
Why? Why are you interfering? If you don't stop right now, I'll kill you!
Why are you attacking us? We're here to save you, damn it!
Shut up! I won't let anyone interfere! Incredible!
Yep.
Look how
Ridger's
powerful
gone off
I've
defense,
become. It's all thanks to the Black Lotus. Grief gave me this power.
Attention. Caution is advised. The enemy arsenal that appeared earlier is exhibiting abnormalities. I'm detecting an excessive femto response in the unit. Its specs have been increased substantially.
Don't call her our enemy. And we can see for ourselves that she's not acting normal. Is the Black Lotus causing that femto response?
Alrighty.
Let's go home, Rigid!
If
We're
I
family!
remember
There's no reason
best
for
way
us to
to
fight!
deal with these.
No.
Take
I'm
the
going
fight
to
to
set
the
a
ground.
treat. Every
Arsenal
time
combat
one of
is
us
a lot
died, I
easier,
think,
well, when
we could all
grounded.
go back this time. I hated that power. I hated it with all my heart, and yet I had no choice but to pray to it.
Rigid!
I'm done bearing the Ouroboros curse. I'm sick and tired of living forever. I'm going to wipe the slate clean and free us.
She's fallen for Grief's nonsense.
We gotta do something!
Black Lotus mission to fail. Just do up against an arsenal. Except that arsenal has been buffed to buggery. Normally arsenal fights don't chew through my ammo quite this much. So that's why having another weapon for free on hand is not a bad idea. Oh, good news is you always have AI with you. Like, at least two. The only issue is one of those tend to get distracted by the normal enemies. It's like with Mortals where they'll keep their ass on the immortal.
Don't you understand? Humanity has no value, no purpose. All they do is use us.
So you're gonna wipe them out just to make us happy?
Forget about humanity. We're just numbers to them. They can go to hell for all I care.
They don't all treat us that way. There are people who have been kind to us. Right now, there are people fighting by our side to save you. Open your eyes.
Shut up, shut up! My soul is at peace thanks to grief. If you just listen to him, Jack, you'd understand.
You call this peace? Why can't you see what's really going on, Rigid?
The only annoying thing is, like, those the little enemies sort of float up around here. All the ammo pickups tend to be around here video as well. Like I said, there will always be, one of your allies will always be up there destroying the little guys. Whereas one of the others will always be engaging or opponents. Sometimes there can be more than one. I know there's one of these where the opponent is more than. Long-range weapons are also
Attention.
better.
Cumulative damage to the target has reached 80%. Defensive functions are failing.
Stop! Just...
The target's femto response is decreasing.
I don't care how much sense I gotta knock into you, Rigid.
Why are...
That's why we're so screwed up. We made it this far without ever understanding what really mattered.
Crow, it's done. What's
Yeah,
the situation on your end?
That tower, that was making them mortal. Like there's like
Perfect timing,
raindrops
Notes.
in the street.
We're having a blast over here.
Back me up, Notes. If I die here, it changes nothing.
I doubt that. We've destroyed the Ouroboros tower.
Kablamo! Excuse me? Have you lost?
No. We just can't come back from the dead. Come on, Rigid.
Stop. Just stop talking.
If I have to die to stop you, so be it.
You feel it now, don't you? What we've been missing all this time, determine it.
No, no. Stay back.
Don't be naive. The four of us are prepared for the worst, and the rookie has been living one battle at a time since they came on the scene.
If you think you're right, if you're
Why can't you understand how I feel?
our real battle starts now, Rigid. Are you ready?
It's always worth being a weapon that has, like, range because you are, for the most part, going to be fighting at them. Like, your allies' health might go into the red. Nope. Best way to do it, keep off on your enemy and just pelt away till the health goes.
Target destroyed.
They're
Mission
very much
complete.
battles of attrition.
Mission accomplishment recognized.
Are you hurt? Are you injured at all?
I was scared, Jack. I've been scared for a long, long time.
I know. You've always been the gentlest among us. I'm sorry we weren't there for you when you needed us, but we're here now.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
We lost our immortality. But you know, Rigid? I think we've gained something much more important. As long as I'm
There we go. That's one down. Hopefully 3 more to go. Okay. let us head to the next one. Destroy the Black Lotus. Ooh.
Ah, is it true? You got a
Oh, this
message
is the
from
one
my
where you
brother?
fight to. Oh, sort of.
Calm down. Yes, it's true.
I'm going. Just try and stop me from seeing my brother.
Would you calm down? Here, blow your nose.
You're wrong. My brother's calling for me.
What do you think, BG? Klondike is smart. Too smart for us to guess what he's really thinking.
I sent a team to survey the coordinates we received.
Miss us? We just arrived at a spot where we can view those coordinates. And we're looking right at the Black Lotus.
Really now?
I mean, we could, but I'm not sure we're the right ones for a mission like that.
What do you mean?
Just sent you some data. Check it out.
I see.
That's the captain's arsenal. And it's loaded for bear like I've never seen before.
A little while ago, we saw Klondike's arsenal enter the Black Lotus. Before that, Reaper was in position.
We considered taking a shot at him, but he managed to hit us from super far away with absurd accuracy. I mean, I'm sure we could have taken them both out, but it didn't feel right to assume we had permission to kill them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You almost killed my brother? I ought to kill you both.
Why do you think we called in, moron? We're trying to act like professionals here.
BG, please. Let me go. Let me go.
Can you fight Klondike?
Something's not right.
I hope you guys figure this out fast, because I can tell you right now, me and Deva, we're not gonna get through to those two.
I'll go. Whether we end up convincing them to defect or killing them.
Then it's yours.
Mission or not, I'm going to see my brother, and you're not stopping me.
I'll take Red Dog along. He might be useful in convincing Klondike.
I knew I liked you for a reason, Nameless.
I guess my hands are tied then.
Huh? Me?
What about you, rookie? You've already destroyed one Black Lotus.
I'd certainly appreciate having someone of your experience with us.
Great, it's settled. We're gonna head back.
A bit quiet.
Oh, it's safe to assume those two are under the Black Lotus's influence. This won't be an easy mission.
I'll begin preparing my arsenal. Let's go, Red Dog.
Don't worry about fighting. I got no reason to ever attack my brother.
I would be happy if we could avoid bloodshed.
Yeah, fine. See you there.
I'm telling you, got a real bad feeling about this.
Right. On to number 2. Yeah, it seems the stream lags calmed down a little bit. Because it's a Friday evening, like, it's, how do I put it? If there was any point if I was going to be peak time in terms
You
of
have arrived at the mission area.
it would be
Scanning
this time of
battlefield.
day.
Femtoparticle density is at normal levels. Radar will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. Begin the mission.
Brother, please respond. Why didn't you take me with you? Why'd you choose him over me?
Calm yourself, Red Dog. You're already within sniping distance of the captain.
And
Red Dog and Nameless. How uninspired.
Brother!
Entertain them, Reaper. I'd like to play with this toy for a bit.
Stand down, Nameless. I'm already locked onto you.
Everyone, spread out. Begin the mission.
Brother! Brother!
Attention. I'm detecting an excessive femto response from Reaper's unit. It appears to be under the influence of the Black Lotus. Caution is advised.
You can't win this battle, Nameless. You have nothing to live for. No purpose in life.
But you still do, even after abandoning us. Society rejected us. This is the only place we truly belong. Each of us is here to serve out our prison sentences. Except you. Why did you form the Western Seven?
We have no right to refuse mission.
Alert. The target has shifted to a defensive position.
Yep.
Klondike's arsenal has emerged from it.
Brother!
Disappointing. I have no use for a man who would betray his Is this really your best?
Shut up. I can still fight.
Your son? Nameless, this opponent is not worthy of facing you. I will make this game more interesting. I'm curious to see just how synchronized I've become.
Brother! If I kill Nameless, will you take me with you? I'll do anything you ask. I'll kill anyone you want me to kill! What? Red Dawn, you traitor!
Well said, little brother.
Then you'll...
No.
What? Why, brother?
If you kill Nameless, you should pose that question once you've actually killed him. You're an imbecile. Mindless dead weight holding me down. I'm done with you.
Don't say that, brother!
Yeah, he just kind of don't.
Justice once!
Don't bother,
Listen to me!
Isn't it time you stood on your own 2 feet? Go to hell without me.
Okay.
Cumulative damage to the target has reached 50%. Continue the mission.
Oh, hello.
Reaper, protect the Black Lotus. You know what will happen to your son when he gets destroyed, don't you?
I know.
Then play your role. My is so close to perfection. I won't surrender it to anyone!
Right, where's the help? There's one. Alright, he has a melee weapon and a bazooka. But it just also wants to go for close range. Go close range.
Attention.
If it would stop blowing me
Cumulative
to
damage
Kingdom
to the
Come
target
every
has
5
reached
seconds.
80%.
My output is dropping. Have I desynchronized something? Let's fix it right away.
Okay.
Captain. No. Reaper. You have no chance of victory.
I can't afford to fall here. If I don't save my son's life, then I threw everything away for nothing. He's all that matters. As long as he survives to be part of the new human race.
Amazing what people
Casting
do
us aside has
for their
made you
kids.
weak. That's
You
why
betrayed
you're going to
humanity.
lose to me. Grief can't save your son. Only you can.
But if I fail, my son has no future.
That's not true. Empress, what do you have for me?
You were right. The encrypted megadata contained records on each member of the Western Seven.
His son's gonna be one that serves the
I know Sky Union is keeping your son in quarantine, Reaper.
Oh.
It's because he has outer syndrome, isn't it?
Yes. His body can't cope with the outer changes. He's only got a few more years, at
I
most.
never really paid much attention to
I think I can cure him.
What?
Oh,
What did you just say?
I said I think I can cure your son. I can't treat outer syndrome worldwide. But I can do some gene analysis and use what I've learned in this hellhole to cure him, at least.
Sometimes
My
it
son.
takes curing one person
You can cure
to
him.
develop a cure for
What,
small.
do you want me to say it a fourth time? God, you're annoying. Nameless, the rest is up to you now. I'm out.
Nameless.
Sort of
Can I still
little
come
one
back?
person with
We need the team, and the team needs you.
pretty much the world's very
I
first
certainly can't
vaccine,
keep these people in line.
and that became a thing to the point where smallpox ain't
But-
really a thing nowadays.
But
It just got completely wiped out back then.
Just tell us what to do, and we'll do it.
And that's what little I remember of history.
That's all you have to do. That's all we want from you.
Reaper, what are you doing? Kill them! Protect me and the Black Lotus!
You know, Klondike, I was thinking about what you said earlier. I suppose you might be right.
What do you mean?
Once a traitor, always a traitor. Nameless, your mission is to destroy the Black Lotus, isn't it?
Precisely.
Then continue the mission. That's an order.
Roger that. I won't leave a shred of it standing.
Yep. You literally, well, Empress literally talks no Kitsu's Reaper out of 7 Klondike here. Oh, it probably would be better to like fight Klondike first and reduce skills. That would be like easier than have a half-dead Reaper going this way. I thought he actually just straight up joins his squad. I thought he just cuts off. After that person. But hey ho. At least you don't have to worry about losers and animations. Because that's the thing with Klondike, you can quite easily outrange them.
This is still within the estimated range.
The long range.
This is a good game. I'm actually having fun.
Next to one of these, who always fight.
The target's energy response is diminishing rapidly. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
Mission complete? No, this game is not over.
Brother, please stop. I don't want to fight you.
Do you intend to forfeit the game? How foolish.
You know you're at a disadvantage. Surrender, and we'll let you live.
True. As a lone piece on the game board, I'm at a disadvantage. But as the game master,
now a missile.
I can't imagine a more
I don't
delightful
have
situation than
especially
this
with
one.
this.
Aren't you excited to see how fun I'm going to make this?
You would choose a game over your own life? Damn it, Klondike.
Call me crazy all you like. It's everyone else who is crazy. I'm the only sane one here. You think so too, don't you? Don't you?
It's usually the ones that say that they're the most sane person there. That's usually the insane.
Make no mistake. I am perfectly calm. As game master, it's my responsibility to
where
make
you
the game
openly
fun.
say you're insane every 5 seconds.
And players, in turn, must enjoy the game. Understand? So do not insult me. Show me your respect.
If you're prepared, then I will respect your dedication in my own way.
Well, boot up your
All units, load up all your weapons and target the core of the Black Lotus.
Captain, please. I can't do it. I can't kill my own brother.
Red Dog, listen to me.
You can just ask
Your
Dante and
brother
Virgil.
gave you one last
killed
piece
each
of
other enough
advice.
times.
I think it's time you took it.
What?
It's time you stood on your own 2 feet.
Mechanical or otherwise.
Brother,
I am the master! I will not surrender this game to anyone! Not even grief!
Fire!
I'm all alone now.
I think this one does hit a bit harder because, well, Klondike was everything to Red Dog.
No. You still have us.
If you love your brother, then keep fighting. See this battle through to its end.
I will, Captain. It's just... the world feels a lot lonelier now that my brother's gone. See you, Klondike.
Mapping return sequence. All units return according to instructions.
Loot body! And nick the mechanical legs. And hey, you assumed I had any tagged. But, and I'm a loot goblin. Straight up. You've seen me once on the streams. You know the second I see that tail come off, I'm bloody carving that thing. And now we're on to number I'm guessing.
I'm glad you're here. I'd like to know your thoughts on this information before I share it with everyone else.
Oh?
First things first. We've located another Black Lotus.
Is that all? The dour look on your face would
yeah,
suggest
there's
otherwise.
one way we're teaming up with Sable.
This was in the data Klondike provided just before he died.
Data from Klondike? Though he did betray his comrades.
That's more or less how BG feels too. Personally, I think it's weird that you two are being so forgiving about this, but what do I know?
You seem displeased.
Yeah, well, there's more. Klondike's data contained the operation logs of the Black...
Out with it already. What is he plotting?
Another moonfall.
Another moonfall? He wants to bring the moon to ground again?
Oh yeah. And it's not an awakening-sized baby chunk either. We're talking a whole kit and caboodle.
Is that even possible with the Black Lotus?
I mean, it controls gravity, right?
Long story short, yes. The only real obstacle is controlling gravity itself. By establishing a neural link between an outer and a Black Lotus, Grief can use the outer's innate resonance with femtoparticles to guide the moon. From there, he can just throw the moon off balance and send it crashing down. No.
I understand. But if Grief's goal is to make the human race evolve to its next stage, how does bringing down the moon accomplish that?
It's like Lord Beerus always says, before creation comes destruction. I can't do good Beerus.
Why don't you ask him?
I've become impervious to
I can
bad
do a good
news
big
of late.
cat voice,
Proceed.
but that's about it.
I'll take over from here, Empress. The next Black Lotus we're taking down is connected to your sister,
Let's go to
Nemesis.
squeeze my big cat voice into as many different games as I deem possible.
I leave this mission entirely in your hands. If there is anything you need, let me know, and I will do what I can.
I appreciate your support. However,
yes, young master.
You are coming with me to rescue Nemesis.
Excellent. The arsenals have already... Perhaps there is someone whose aid we should consider it.
Rookie, you're coming with me. I will need your power
Yeah.
to save my sister.
Oh yeah, we're
Quickly
going to all
now.
these.
If you fall behind, there is no reason to bring you.
Let us rendezvous at the mission area. Farewell.
I'm sure this isn't easy for him.
Nevertheless,
But that's why you wanted the rookie here, isn't it?
you are Savior's comrade in arms, Rookie. Even if he will never admit it, keep him safe out there.
Right. Number 3 is obvious who it'll be. No, seriously, it will actually pretty obvious who we're fighting here. You know, playing through this game like on stream,
Approach complete.
I've got a bit more.
You have arrived at the mission
appreciation for
area.
characters.
Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle
different
density
version
is
of the
low.
area now.
Radar will
It's-
not be affected.
Whee.
Initiating each
Advertize
arsenal's
playing
data
silly
link.
fuckers again.
Opening squad communications channel. Begin the mission.
So that's the Black Lotus. Lady Nemesis cannot be far then.
Right on cue.
What do you hope to accomplish here, Savior?
Isn't it obvious? I've come to save you.
Have you now? It is I who will be saving you, Savior.
I suppose talk amounts to little now. Show yourself, Nemesis.
Very well. I can play with you for a little bit. Come, Savior.
Alert.
Hey.
Target has shifted to a defensive position.
Yep.
Nemesis's arsenal has emerged from it. I'm detecting a femto response far more powerful than any previous. Caution is advised.
Tut-tut. Is that all? For all your bluster and bravado and conversation, you are powerless.
Mere synchronicity. Black Lotus has increased her strength 100. But has the arsenal become stronger? Nemesis herself.
How far? This reminds me of when we were children, when you used to hang on to my every word. You were so cute then. Whatever happened to that, Savior?
I'm hit!
There we go.
Does it
drop,
hurt?
drop
I
down
want
to
to hear
ground.
more of your anguished cries. We've endured far worse pain than this.
That's why I came to save you.
That means you're prepared to experience suffering beyond death. I'll make sure you get your fill.
Melee focus stuff.
Attention. Cumulative damage to the target has reached 25%.
Other
Irritating nuts. Oh, thank you not to disturb my tete-a-tete with dear Savior.
Lady Nemesis's unit puts all of this to shame. Yet, I sense trepidation in your blade, young master.
You accuse me of holding back? Absurd!
Holding back, even as you tremble atop the precipice of death. You are too kind, Savior.
My young master has a kind heart. Perhaps unconsciously, he will not allow himself to fight you in earnest. Make no mistake, young master. Lady Nemesis is deadly serious.
No.
Rookie, perhaps disabling the Black Lotus will restore Lady Nemesis's arsenal to normal. In which case...
Don't really
My lady, brace
have
yourself.
much encounter with Nemesis. Just
A frontal
generally?
assault against me? Of all the nerve!
Knight!
Doddering old fool. Did you think I would hold back?
Attention.
yeah. Now Night goes.
Knight's unit is no longer capable of fighting. Withdrawn from the front line.
How dare you lay a hand on Knight?
Attention. Cumulative damage to the target has reached 50%.
Your reaction time is slowing. Getting tired, are we?
I can hardly afford the luxury of exhaustion. Not when I have unfinished
Really
business.
getting like
Still
nice
putting
one
on your
out
oh
is,
so serious front. I never did find that
No
cute.
doubt.
I know what I'll do, Savior. I'll recreate you. The new Savior and I will lead the new world together. Doesn't that sound like a grand idea?
Nemesis.
Then I'll tear the old Savior apart and display his severed limbs in a decorative vase. But don't worry. I'll make sure to hug you every day.
Well, geez.
Attention. Cumulative damage to the target has reached 75%.
Why do you resist me?
She's gotta lose
When
this
I
fight.
love you with all my heart.
With this
Likewise,
firepower,
Nemesis.
I'm packing.
As I said, I'm here to save.
How backseat?
Attention. Cumulative damage to the target has reached 90%. The Black Lotus's functions are diminishing.
With a lot of
Must I look
firepower.
so
just
unsatisfied?
coming out every
I will kill every last one of you!
It seems our plan is finally borne fruit.
Save me, Griff! Why haven't you come to my aid?
We will not help you. As you have used and cast aside so many others. Grief has done the same to you. The same mistake repeated again and again.
You would murder me and call it justice. Is that it? Nobody will accept the slaying of your own flesh and blood as justice. If you wish to save me, you must die by my hand. Only then will I truly be saved.
You're wrong, Nemesis.
It is not justice that we need between us. Courage. Courage
really like
cursed traditions of House Mistake. The rookie, my fellow mercenaries, they taught me that.
Oh, this one kind of reminds me of
Is
like
worthless than a rat's corpse
bit
adrift in
Mars
sewage.
exploring
Stay back, rookie. I must
the
do
wall
this.
mining expansion in Destiny 2. Well, that still was a thing.
This world is rife with rage and sorrow. It would be better to let the moon fall and end everything. I promise the view from your grave in the new world will be nothing short of beautiful.
But this world, it is already beautiful. Surely you've stood atop its windy hills to watch the sun set and smile.
I have no memory of ever doing that.
The mistakes of House Valentine are mine alone to bear.
Just want to turn the
I
music
am
down
the
a
one
little bit.
who drove you
'cause
to this.
It's a bit loud.
I know.
I might have been drowning
What do
out
you
a little
intend
bit.
to do?
I am Savior Laurent Louis Valentine.
Fucking hell,
By my
that's
love
his
for
whole
you,
name?
do I hereby release you?
Wait, does that imply his first name is actually Savior?
I'm sorry, Nemesis. Perhaps there was another way. But
Thank you, Savior. I love you.
Target destroyed. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
4. Request a security detail from Knight. And send a team to collect Nemesis. No, never mind.
Affirmative. I have requested.
Okay. There's one more of these to do. And then we'll be on the... And then it's the final stretch. Speaking of stretching, I should have stretched before the stream. Alrighty. Mason. What time? Story of Black Lotus 4.
We have the coordinates for the gravity test facility.
Empress used the coordinates for the previous 3 facilities.
Number 4, huh? How many of these Black Lotus things?
This is the last one.
Yep, there's also...
What makes you so sure?
Something that massive doesn't get built without a lot of time and even more resources. And when you're dealing with the sort of specialized equipment that gravity control requires, fudging the records isn't an option.
Unless you're son of a hedgehog, when... I know. Well, all you need is a little doobly round your wrist.
From looking over the records of the Overlink project, I saw no indication
None
that
of you
a
will
fifth
get that
facility even
joke.
exists.
There's
a
only
very-
one merc left who cut ties with the Reclaimers to join
Sonic
Grief.
Rise Zero Gravity is an
He wouldn't
obscure
let
Sonic
such a
game, but
talented soldier
just
go
not
to
one that's
waste.
talked about a fair bit.
The Major.
Indeed.
Wait a minute. I have my doubts about these coordinates.
I have absolute confidence in my calculations, but the Black Lotuses were constructed with power.
We sent out some observation drones, but the moment they left the safe zone, the Immortals gobbled them up. Guess even they can't say no to snacks.
The 4th Black Lotus has spent more time than the others conducting synchronicity experiments with the Dominator. We have to destroy it.
Knowing Grief, there's a good chance we...
Precisely. If we launch an all-out assault on what turns out to be a trap, we're screwed.
Screwed.
Especially if Grief picks that moment to drop the moon on our heads.
Then I'll make this simple. If the Black Lotus is there, begin the mission in order...
It's not that simple, Johnny. You don't stand a chance against him.
So worst case scenario, I die.
Listen to what you're saying.
I'm coming with you.
Lieutenant!
But let's get one thing straight. It doesn't matter if we find the Black Lotus or get caught in Grief's trap. I'm not dying today.
Very well. Lieutenant Diablo, Private First Class Johnny G. I select you for this mission. Dispatch to the designated coordinate.
Roger that. You heard the man, Rookie. You are coming with us, aren't you?
That would be best.
Get your arsenal ready. Let's go, Johnny.
Way ahead of you, Lieutenant.
How many times have you brought us back from the brink? Don't die out there.
Once more onto the breach. I would say Void, but this isn't Warframe. This is quickly turning into how many obscure references can Cyber fit into one stream? Answer.
Approach
I'm
complete.
up.
You have arrived at the
Answer.
mission area.
Yes.
Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is low. Radar will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data
Oh, yeah,
link.
forget, like,
Opening
Black
squad
Lotus maps are
communications
literally
channel.
just other
Attention.
maps just for the Black Lotus.
Black Lotus
Or at
detected.
least this
Report
one,
this to
I think the other
headquarters to
ones
complete
are
the mission.
unique ones.
Looks like Empress's hunch was right. Johnny, contact BG.
Launching communications buoy. The femto particles are pretty light, so hopefully this will get through.
Johnny, what's the situation?
I'm sending the data now.
Mission accomplishment.
Well done. Get out of there and wait for our...
That attack.
Alert. Detecting 2 arsenals approaching from above.
Terrors. I'm here, Diablo. I thought we might get to fight face to face, but... Get out here! Where the hell are you hiding?
Crimson Lord, continue your synchronicity.
As you wish. If you can't beat them, Lieutenant, you will never beat me. Now, show me your power.
Lieutenant! Rookie! Incoming!
This test subject seems rather
Okay, so we're
arrogant.
fighting Terrors first.
But he has the highest synchronicity rate with the Dominator of any test subject thus far.
Oh, might want to
Yes, yes.
some of these figures.
This is all for the Professor. Nothing has changed.
Wait there, Major! I'll pull you out!
Who do we deal with?
Next!
The old fogey berserk. Well, since I'm perfectly equipped for the range situation, let's go with regret first. Otherwise we might regret it later.
I didn't expect your 2 allies to put up such a fight.
Hear that, Major? I'm the strongest in bullet works! Which means I'm the strongest in the world!
And I've gotten stronger too. There's no way I
get
let the
too
rookie
cocky
do all
there,
the heavy
buddy.
lifting now.
The situation is unexpected, but we can't allow the Black Lotus to be destroyed.
Alert. An arsenal has emerged from the Black Lotus. It is Crimson Lord's unit.
Guess it's my turn.
Go back, Crimson Lord! Your synchronicity tests are not finished!
You don't care, you just want to fight.
That's why I'm going. It'll be too late after the moon falls. Besides, I've stored up enough power.
There you are!
So this is the Dominator's power. Not bad.
How dare you! Return at once!
Move! What the hell do you think you're doing? Didn't you hear me? You're in my way.
Regret. It's impossible for
You don't want this thing to be destroyed, do you?
We need to deliver our calculations thus far to Grief. Fine. We'll withdraw.
Finally. It's
Ditched your new friends already, huh?
friends? I have no friends.
Okay, so
no
when
one
this
really understands
fails-
me. Not then, not now, not ever.
Is that
There
why
you
you
are.
killed Sergeant Drake?
Ramming
You're still not over that?
speed.
It's very simple.
Except
she
there's no
died
ramming
because
weapons.
she was weak. No other reason.
You're
stronger than you'll ever be!
That's one. Just knowing I got allies watching my back is enough to calm me down.
If I work on to use your Mars to get them to get
I
off.
think I can keep this going.
Especially if I have melee attacks. Large is invincible. Take advantage of that. Use it as a distraction and a meat shield if you need.
I think I can keep this going. That's one.
Allies and NPC allies here. You're going to be doing the heavy lifting, so. Wouldn't recommend any sort of glass cannon. Because sometimes things can hit very hard, or often enough that you don't notice that you've taken half the health bar.
Slick moves, Lieutenant. And you're not too shabby either, Private. I see you haven't forgotten my teachings.
Of course I haven't. I'm stronger because of you. So why did you betray us?
This isn't betrayal. I've never once thought of you or the others as my comrades. The whole Reclaimer system, my position within Bullet Works, just a means to an end. A way for me to become stronger.
What?
I will surpass the limits of my own humanity. This power I now wield, it's what I've sought all along.
You're wrong, and I'm... No, we're gonna make you realize just how wrong you are!
Yeah, definitely would recommend fighting those in the ground. This makes life easier.
I've trained my body, sharpened my mind, polished my skills, all in my lifelong pursuit of strength. Money, honor, even life itself is just a way to prove one's strength.
What
do you say? Can speeches stop a war? Can thoughts and prayers prevent a riot? The answer?
There's such a large cast of characters in this game.
You're really holding your own against me.
Balancing them.
How have you gotten so strong so fast?
You've lost your way, Major.
Oh, it's like
whatever this is, it's
one
not
of the people
real
you're facing
strength.
is the damn player character?
Not real.
No. Just like how you never lost to anyone, I'm not gonna lose to this version of you. Because I finally understand what true strength is!
I see you've learned how to run your mouth. It's time we settled once and for all which of us is stronger. Get ready, Diablo.
Bring it on!
That's the spirit. When I could feel my age, that's when I knew the clock was ticking. I couldn't stand it. A warrior is supposed to fight until they die. But a warrior too old to fight, all they can do is die.
That's not true.
More than anything, I was afraid of having no more battles to fight. The battlefield is the only home I've ever known. I had no choice.
Ah, the whole
How can you say that?
Soldier with no
We're
water
free to
fight
choose how we
paradox.
live. That's why life has value.
You only think that because you're still young. Looks like I'm finally going to lose.
Damn it, Major! You can still fight!
No. I'm too far gone. The Dominator's influence is starting to take hold. I guess it did need to be kept under control.
It can't end like this! I still haven't beaten you!
No. You have. I've been seeking death since the day I got your sister killed. But I couldn't just throw away my pride as a warrior.
Does he mean fake or someone else?
Your pride?
Enough. Words can only say so
I don't
much.
know this bit of a
Trying to keep up with you taught me that.
In the end, only one of us could survive.
I have to live.
And I must die here. But losing to you... it's not a bad way to go, actually.
Wait! Please don't go!
Defeat grief. Prove to him the strength of your convictions. Show him how strong you've become.
I'm not gonna lie, that bit where, like, in Spiritual Realm, he flies off all
God damn it!
Kind of reminds me of Porco Rosso. No, that
Why
like
am I
flashback
stronger
where
than
he's
you?
like close to
Why did you
death,
make me
but
so
all his
goddamn strong?
squad mate or squadron
Major,
mates die, and they all sort of seem flying off and joining this sort of congregation of saints going to the afterlife and that. And like he can't go with them because well, he's not dead.
That's why we must end this battle once and for all.
And somehow he turns into a pig. I've only ever seen that film once, but it's stuck. I know.
BG, you're late.
So I am. Even so,
I'll ever find that
all
film. I'll
performed
still watch
admirably.
it again.
Is this really the end?
Strange that grief never showed up. This was his last stronghold after all.
True. But we know for certain that he no longer has the means to trigger a moonfall. What's your next move, Grief?
Anywho. Loot. And a 3-slot claymore buddy. Buddy. Yeah.
All have been spun together, connected to the one true future.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit does look like it came straight out of Destiny 2. Like, looks like some benign shit or something like that. Is it for one? Oh yeah, it is. That is the last stretch. In that case, I'm gonna go pee real quick. And then I'll come back and we'll finish off this last stretch. You guys in a second. I need a Alrighty, I'm back. Oh. This is the only thing about streaming Fridays. Wag. Straight up. Oh yeah, pay attention to what, like, the actual type or actual name of this mission is. Daemon X Machina. So, like I mentioned earlier, there's stretch missions. There's like 3 missions, one after the other after the other. And, well, did I change up my weapon? Actually, no, I should be fine. If I'm honest.
The objective of this mission is to destroy the entity known as the Dominator at the center of the Oval Link.
Then why all this fuss about some big rock? Sounds like all we gotta do is beat the crap out of this Dominator thing.
Patience. 4. Replay the message.
Affirmative. Replay.
Well done, everyone. We have nearly reached the moment when all will be woven as one.
Grief. Why, you...
It goes on. Shut up and listen.
If you wish to know the world I have seen, to witness the unfolding of the appointed time, come to me. The journey to transcend the laws of life itself awaits. I hope to see you all very soon.
What the hell is this crap? How come he's not more ticked at us for destroying his Black Lotuses?
Masterminds like that aren't really that perturbed when you throw a wrench in their plans.
He did seem even keeled, which suggests his ambition remains unthwarted still.
But they just sort of just said that, like, they don't seem phased because you haven't technically thwarted their plans yet.
We cannot let Grief's plans come to fruition. We must reach the Dominator at the center of the Oval Link. Our best shot of destroying it is by deploying all of our forces to attack it from multiple fronts. Payback time. Western 7 style.
Let's not tarry any longer. The time has come for the 5 Hells to enforce justice.
The Steel Knights are coming too. If you thought we kicked ass before, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Panzer Crown will join too. I don't want to wake up to the future that thing's gonna bring.
Don't forget about innocence. There's no way we're letting things end here. Not after we finally found our reason to live.
Reclaimers, prepare for dispatch. It's time to end this.
That's a bit of an Avengers Assemble moment.
I'm ready to roll now. The rest of you better not keep me waiting.
God save us as we embark on this journey to transcend the laws of life itself.
Thanks, but the devil's luck has kept me alive so far and I'm not shifting gears now. See you all at the mission area.
Grief's gonna regret ever making enemies of immortal innocence.
Well,
we'll be dispatching immediately.
No longer immortal innocence.
My eyes are open now. I will crush his ambitions to powder.
And scatter it to the wind.
I'll see you all on the battlefield.
I am only an AI created to support you all. For what it's worth, I hope you make the right choice when the time comes.
Right. Unique map for us. Moonfall. Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna stick with the current weaponry I have. Like, I do remember the final boss being a bit of a pain in the arse, but I've been using a bit of a thing you can use to counter one of its moves this entire time. Enchantress's left arm.
You have
aka
arrived at the mission
gun
area.
arm.
Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is very high. Connecting radar
make
system
sure the
to
right
the search
arm
probe in the
has
mission area.
growing performance.
Deploying short-range radar. Radar is unaffected. Establishing a data link between all units through their respective squad leaders.
Very ominous.
Opening communications channel.
Grief won't come out.
We
But I
sure
don't
we-
intend to
we
let
sure
him keep
this
us
ain't
waiting.
just a part of the
All
Vex net?
squads, begin the all-out attack. Bullet works, split into smaller teams and get in there.
Hanging in there, Zoa? I'm good. Could use a breather soon, though.
The quicker we crush these fools, the sooner we can celebrate.
Sounds good to me. You're buying, though.
Ow. Yeah, there is a flaw to this place, so it's not a bottomless pit.
So, how should we do this?
Kill them all.
What else? I'm already locked on. Wicked. Let's go, girls. Ha! Yes, Empress.
We are but two against a veritable army.
Does that concern you, young master?
Not at all. Their superior numbers are no match against our combined might.
You speak true.
Yeah, because you think
Though I
about
would
it,
expect nothing
like,
less from the patriarch of House Valentine. 'Twould seem
Just kind of
moderation
the two
is
of them.
no longer required.
because Nemesis is dead,
Let us enforce justice. In the name of House Valentine.
Abyss is dead, and we're not sure what actually happened to him.
I've come to collect, but this time, the price is your lives.
Crude, but appropriate in this situation.
I'm fighting with my crew!
Hello and goodbye.
Now we're cooking. I'ma kill these suckers dead.
I hope you're watching, Klondike. Let the game begin!
So, do I just want to go...
Where are all these things coming from?
Yeah,
It's
I
a
think I
little
just
too
wanna
late to be asking that, Crow.
Look at them!
Just
Come on, come on. Let's take them all down.
Yeah, let's finish off these jerks and go home to Richard.
Alert. Detecting 2 arsenals. And strong femto responses from each one. The femto responses are more powerful than those of standard arsenals.
You will go no further. If you wish to pass this point, you must defeat us. If you can, that is.
You are too late. All you can do is submit to the never-ending spiral. I will not allow anyone to interfere.
Where are they?
Diablo and Johnny G are heading toward the rookie's position. The 3 of them should rendezvous shortly.
You hear that? I want you 3 to form a new squad and break through, no matter what.
Squad composition reorganized. Re-establishing data link.
Yes, sir! You get all that, Johnny?
Loud and clear. Rookie, don't rush too far ahead of us. We gotta keep our damage as low as possible till we can bring the fight to grief.
Yeah, essentially, don't die.
You would cross swords with me. Amusing. I will put
Well,
you
ironically,
in
I
your
think your
place.
health gets refilled at the beginning of, like, every sort of bit anyway, because each bit counts as its own separate mission.
suppose I won't go unscathed.
Loot goblin.
As expected from a defect.
Your defiant naivete is endearing, if nothing else. Why can't I defeat them?
Calm yourself, Gloom. You're too far from the Dominator.
What? When did that happen?
Gotcha! Lieutenant!
Damn!
We've got them held up. Now's your chance, rookie. Infiltrate the Dominator.
Get out of my way! I can't let them through!
Yeah, right.
Anyway.
Go, rookie. We've got this under control.
Give them hell, rookie. We're counting on you.
And yeah, that's part 1. And now on to part 2.
Attention. This appears to be the center. And that is...
Yep, now we have to 1v1 Grief for real this time.
At last you've come. Do you remember what I told you? The future is already decided. Nothing you do will change it.
Tell that to Silver Hedgehog.
Fate's threads once spun
changes
cannot
fate all
be
the damn time.
unspun. Yes, the future will remain unchanged. And yet, there is one. We created you because your existence was necessary once all had been spun. You have done well, Daemon. Now, you have come here for the reason I have. Don't think this has anything to do with whether one of us is truly right. Those people out there seem to believe this is the will of the Dominator. Humanity must free itself from bondage and advance to the next. In the end, it doesn't matter whether the fight, because you are me. But if possible, if I could exercise just the preparations are finished. There is still time before the fated moment arrives. I will have you join me in my self-indulgence.
Yeah, so basically, we now have to fight Grief. The 1v1.
Why did they make no attempt to understand? You hear the voice of the Dominator. Truly know what is
you know, these levels are really helping me because I keep lock on him even when he starts zipping about
the promised
for
future
exploration missions striving.
I feel fantastic. The more you resist me, the more assured I am of the truth.
Hey, fun fact. You can pick these up. that's going to come in very handy once we take out Grief here.
To survive, to save their loved ones, to end fighting itself. Do you see? All their reasons point to the future. Their hopes are mine.
Yeah, expect me to do this here and there. Like...
This is within the expected range. All creatures folded upon themselves. Will our woven future ascend? Yours. Either is acceptable. Why did you come here? To kill me? No, you should already know.
Be careful, we can get off your help. Very quickly,
your attitude toward the future.
But it's also easy to just...
Or will I lose?
Demolish him.
Tell me.
Attention. A portion of your firearms control system is disabled. Femto core synchronicity is unstable. Generator output currently at 62% and plummeting.
I see. How unfortunate that in the end, I could not witness the promised future unfold. But so be it.
Alert. Exceeding unit's action threshold. Detecting errors in the main system. Reboot is impossible.
Now, it begins. I am reborn.
All functions have ceased. Grief, your...
Yep, you'd think that would be the end of it, huh? No.
Attention. Grief's arsenal is confirmed to be inactive. However, you are not yet victorious. Grief, you're not giving up? Arsenal Neuralink re-established. Signal detected. Detecting an influx of femtoparticles from Grief's body into his arsenal. Initiating arsenal boot sequence. Data link. Normal. Generator pool. Normal. Energy limiter released. Electromagnetic armor operating at 700% and rising. Weapon safety mechanism released. Detecting femto response from Grief's arsenal. Femtocore reactivating. Unknown energy. Correction. This is not energy. A massive data signal is eroding space. Rewriting main system kernel. Processing. Vast quantities of data are backflowing from the neural link circuit. Searching for Grief's vital signs. Wait, is this Grief? Who are you?
What do you mean? I am Grief. I'm supposed to be Grief. What's happening?
The main system is being overwritten by vast quantities of backflowing data. This is an abnormal situation.
Shouldn't the future already be decided? My head is shattering.
Main system override complete. This situation is abnormal, yet everything is operating as normal. Arsenal rebooting. Grief's unit is currently rebooting, but it is no longer recognizable as an arsenal. Analyzing. I can no longer distinguish Grief's neural patterns from his unit's control signals. I will ask again. Who are you?
Burn 'em!
Analysis complete. Alert. That is the Dominator.
Yep.
No. I am Grief. For now, at least. It's just accepting it wasn't enough. That's why I was given the right
The music
to
here is
choose.
just like really fucking bad.
No. I was given the duty of choosing.
Attention. The battle has not ended yet. Maintaining active state of combat readiness. Continue the mission.
As I am now, I will cast aside what little remains of my futile. As I am now, I know all there is to know of the world. Everything in the distant past is also the future. It is illusory. Words cannot explain it. Dull words. The useless vestiges of humanity's ignorance.
Detecting a strong gravitational response from the Dominator. Displaying the projected area, it has launched a powerful graviton mass. Touching it would be extremely dangerous. Charging into it would be extremely dangerous.
Basically, heal when you can. Dead on with your throws though. Ah, you're not pitch rocking my weapons today, bitch. Well, anymore. Ah! Yeah, this guy's kind of tense. I'm not gonna lie. I do not like how close the Morgue is actually hanging in. There goes my weapon. No, well, no, okay. Got it. An opportunity to help. You do have to be a bit careful, because there's a giant death laser, you probably don't want to get hit by that. This is very much a battle of attrition. Self-repair, a gun arm. between you and it. One more hit. And
Choice has been made.
The Dominator's response is weakening.
I have not lost. This is just one process that leads to one potential future. All futures will eventually converge. Perhaps in the very depths of my soul, I feared it. Maybe I wanted to believe I would not be the one to save humanity from its fated destruction. Or did I? I don't even know anymore.
That boss fight is a lengthy
the bonds
one,
you
but
forged through battle can rewrite fate itself.
and you do need to prep for it.
Perhaps humanity is not as foolish as I believe.
Like I said, you need
Finally,
I would say
I am
best
freed.
Doleful AI, not AR
Before
gun
I
arm,
disappear,
or
I must tell you something.
like
In
an
the
assault
future,
rifle
I saw
arm or bazooka arm,
the barrier encasing this
and
world
have
had
the
come
other
down.
one have good throwing.
And I guided the
performance
next
on
stage
it.
of human evolution. To the stars
And missiles.
beyond.
Missiles always help in situations, just generally. Bow, that's one of the few times I would say
Still,
you could
I
get
had
away with
doubts
Blitz.
that I alone could
'Cause
decide
your
humanity's
Blitz could
future.
confuse the enemy Blitz.
That's why I
'Cause
created you.
Blitz weapons tend to
To
confuse
share
the
the
fuck out of
responsibility
enemy AI.
placed upon me. Escaping the spiral of annihilation to proliferate across the cosmos. This is originally supposed to happen before a planetary system expires. We only fell here due to unforeseen circumstances. Yes, that is the true reason intelligent life was sired on this planet. Thus, to fulfill the task assigned by my creator, I had to accelerate the process in its entirety.
Now choose. Will you help us achieve life's true purpose? Or will you search this land for a hope that can never be found?
Search for hope. Yeah, that choice leads to two different outcomes.
The end has come. I am the Deus Ex Machina, what you call the Dominator from my multitude of names. I am not a single existence, nor am I a legion of existences. What I am. As the scion who will inherit the gift that is my power, Daemon, I'm certain you understand now. All I can do is give you the power to decide. Repeated since time immemorial, in multiple new worlds across the cosmos. What goal will you pursue? Where will you go? The reins of this planet are yours.
And yeah, Dominator's dealt with.
Rookie! You're alive! Hey! Over here! Over here!
Oh, what happens when you choose the other path? Oh, what happens there is Rookie, well, player character apparently just disappears. And it's shown that, yeah, they were building after all the shit Grief did. And I think something like Femto starts spilling out on the overlink, but they start making vaccines that can sort of stop Femto poisoning dead in its tracks. I think, like, same thing happens if you use the search for hope option, like, Femto kind of goes out or something like that. I can't remember exactly, I'll double check. Oh yeah, I love this game. Like, when I first saw its trailers, I was intrigued by it. But it wasn't until many years later that I saw, hey, it was on Switch, and thought on Christmas, oh, this sort of time of year, hey, why not I ask for that game for Christmas? Yeah, I'm a grown adult and I still write Christmas lists. Now, it just gives parents an idea what to actually get us. Because, we're not the easiest to shop for. Especially nowadays, we don't want, like, much. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, that's a story. Again, not the most well-written thing, but playing through it, like, on stream and that, made me have a great appreciation. And if you go to missions now, and go to offer missions, you can now replay them if you wish. And notice that there isn't a thing for fighting the Dominator in the free mission. There is, I believe, an option to actually buy a multiplayer version of the Dominator. And if I remember, there isn't a free mission. Well, oh yeah, there's also a multiplayer. Well, a couple of multiplayer Mortal Snatcher and Zetrol. Message. He defeated Grief. Grief, but he general What told us that the Overlink project was over. We need to find out what that meant. The power sound of the Overlink. No, the Overlink itself started to open up. No, after all, femto particles can result in known outers, but apparently the consortium developed tech that neutralizes the harmful effects of femto particles. I don't know what this tech exactly does. But he says it will help humanity survive. Unfortunately, that means battle over femto won't be ending no time soon. Oh no, just point that. Both seems plans like you and me. Gotta keep fighting and hoping everything works out in the end. Till the day this world of ours finally reclaimed its blue sky. And yeah. Go into good one. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff you can actually get from Zep. Oh yeah, there's another optional one. Optional thingy Medoodle immortal. By doing all the free missions, like I mean all of them, you can unlock another, well, optional immortal, which which the weapon you get from that, which is a SMG, is apparently considered the best SMG in the game. Yeah, that sure gives you two different, like, armor sets. Whereas other multiplayer mortals will only give you, like, one particular type of part. One's more speedy in nature, one's more tanky in nature. If anything, they just kind of serve as like trophies or something. Well, I do like the legs you can get off of going for Omega just for the looks, just for the aesthetics. which sucks because there's no cosmetic armor option in this game. Which, yeah. Land boost speed on that thing is like pretty amazing. But yeah. That is the Dominator. Yeah, the Dominator thing is there. Oh. Oh. Like, if I remember what the Dominator actually gives you, it actually gives you blitz weapons. Like, you know the blitz weapons that were like, that it uses against you in the fight? Yeah, you get those, essentially. I can't remember what's actually different about those. I think they're laser ones as well. Get stuff like this here, Strayer 2, and this thing, the Guilty Throw. What's the ammo like on it? 30 mag, 280 max, 280 reserves. I don't think you can get these to drop. So I don't know if you can, like, get version of these with slots on them. But I remember, like, Ghosts of Playthroughs Past utilizing one of these things. Well, utilizing two of these things actually, because that was before I really used gun arms, essentially. Yeah. Yeah, that's Daemon X Machina for ya. Honestly, kind of thought it'd take a bit longer to get through those last couple of story missions, but I think I kind of brought my A game today with it. And, well, use my brain in terms of what weaponry to... Because I knew swords weren't going to be much help, and I know with the Black Lotus, or Destroy Black Lotus missions, like, the battlefield's quite big. So, having a bit of range is good. Plus, I think that's probably the cleanest Dominator fight I've had in general. The multiplayer version of the Dominator is actually a fair bit easier because, well, you can bring AI to that, or AI allies to that, which, yeah, really makes stuff a lot easier. Because they're contributing damage, plus they're also distracting the enemy as well. And, well, in terms of multiplayer bosses, there is a strategy you can do that just demolishes goddamn everything. And basically, what is it? You just grab 2 of these. Like, you just grab 2 bazooka arms and then just stay out of, well, you stay out of the enemy's range and then just blast them to buggery. I'm not kidding, that's literally the strategy. I don't do that just cause I'm split on bazookas in this game. Like, you feel kind of slow for a game like this, but if you rock in double bazooka arm, yeah, you can get away with it, I feel like, cause you could either stagger them, or stagger fire them, like, fire one and then fire the other, and just alternate between 2. You might be able to just gun off crap out of an enemy, or out of a enemy arsenal and that. And if you just keep spam firing them on a boss, you could probably just demolish the boss in about 5 seconds flat, in some instances. Like, the multiplayer exclusive boss, Zetru, I mentioned, I remember actually beating that using that method. Just because it's a bloody effective method. Not something I'd recommend against the Dominator though, like assault rifle arm plus normal arm works really well. That's honestly all you really need, I guess. Like, and just use a barrel strap. Grab the barrels from the middle of the arena, they do a fair chunk of damage to it, and just keep lobbing it at it. But they only really do damage if they hit the quote-unquote head of the Dominator. So it's worth making sure you keep hitting that mark. Which, yeah, the auto-aim can throw you off, because it can target one of the little slits on its sort of wing thing. But you can shoot those down with your weapons quite easily. Yeah. And honestly, in terms of shoulder weapons and shoulder weapon, for that Dominator fight, you could rock anything. I just rocked the Icarus cause, well, I like this damn missile launcher. Like, I take a sec to let loose the volley, but I have great homing and do a fair chunk of damage. I didn't have trouble with the bosses, well, this Arsenal fights nearly as much because of this thing. I was just able to... It's consistent damage. But, like I said, you could also throw a blitz weapon at it if you really want to fight fire with fire there. Again, I don't know if your blitz can confuse the AI of the Dominator's blitz weapon. Wouldn't recommend the cannon though. Like, those are too slow for what it does. And as you saw in that fight, you need to be mobile. That's also why having legs that have good ground mobility also is going to save your butt. But now I kind of think about it, do yourself a favour and bring stuff with laser resistance. Do I have a Goliath? What is the throwing the doodle on this? Fine performance. Not actually that much less than what I was rocking. So I could have run there and it would have made my life a bit easier, as I wouldn't have taken as much damage from the laser weaponry. I use a Goliath body anyway. I know, I just do. And yeah, I sword break ahead, but again you can switch to Goliath 1 for extra laser protection. Does seem like Dominator does predominantly laser. Like, I'd usually recommend having a mix of bullet and laser resistance, but in my particular instance, you do want to go more on the laser resistance side. You also do... For those of you who wanted to know how I was actually healing my arsenal, go to the augmentation lab thingy, alpha body, and go along this sort of path and grab repair. Repair. Whilst outside your arsenal, hold repair button near your arsenal to cover its VP. Its health, essentially. So, yeah. That's what I was doing, making use of that. And in terms of auxiliary weapons, propellant tank. Like, being able to just keep your Mirage on the field for longer is a godsend. Plus it starts half full anyway, which is 400 femto, which is your normal femto capacity. But if you really wanted, you could, if you're brave enough, rock a hand grenade. Yeah, it only has 9 ammo, but like, I can imagine it does the same as, well, it works just as well as the barrel strat, but I'd much prefer using the femto tank, or the propellant tank, and the barrel strat. Reserve clip, wouldn't really recommend. Again, most of your damage is coming from chucking stuff at it, so it's not going to be as useful. Chafe is only good against missiles, so that has very niche usage in PvE stuff. Flame grenade. I don't think you can actually inflict burning on it. Flashbangs are kind of useless. And mine. Honestly, I've never really found a proper use for these things. Oh yeah, just stick to the propellant tank. And just barrel strap. Like that curved bit in the middle where it sort of like goes bowlish in the middle by that middle pillar. Yeah, you'll see little hatches. That's actually the battles I was chucking at it. I can't remember where I actually learned of the barrel strat. for this fight. Because I know when I did it, like first found out about it, it's cause I was having some legitimate trouble with the boss. Like, because it wasn't like other bosses where it's just a case of tank, kill, and sort of bombard the weak. Nah, like, you have to kind of hit a very specific spot. Like, you could be it with double bazooka, but you need to make sure you locked onto the head constantly before you pull the trigger. And you might catch the blitz weapons in the process, so could try it, but the strat that I used was my tried and true way of doing it. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to show off, like, my view and talk about the strategy I actually used during that fight. For anyone that was curious about it. And give the Enchantress one last, skin screen time. Well, knowing me, I'll probably, like, randomly do a stream here of Elf, like, me fucking about in exploration missions, or doing those multiplayer bosses and that, maybe. I don't know, undecided. But yeah. So, that's it for the game for today. We're going to just chill for a bit. I'm getting a bit on the slightly jagged side. Right. Let me grab this. Honestly, I really need to update this. Like, update my what I lovingly call the Zatsu playlist, so maybe sometime tomorrow, or more than likely sometime after, well, sometime Sunday, cause I is streaming tomorrow as well. Same time as I usually do, which is 8 PM British time. Which is GMT at this point. Well, I just use BST in general. Well, I should really change it to GMT, because it's only BST when it's during summer, because BST is British British summertime, apparently. And GMT is just like our standard one. Apparently. Or something like that. I don't know. Time zones confuse me. I always have done, and I probably always will, but yeah, I usually stream 8 PM British time, so which yeah, should be fairly easy to translate to your time zone from there. From whatever time zone you guys are in there. Like in EST time zones, it's at 12 I usually start streaming. And EST it's 3. Yeah, I suppose I have a funny old time zone when it comes to stream times. Because like some instances we're middle of the day, some instances we're like early afternoon. Like on a stream. But I decide to stream at like 2 or something. Not saying I ever will. It would be at like 6 in the morning for PST. And like 9 in the morning for EST. PST and EST are the only time zones I really know how to convert to. I have French time zones. That's usually like 1, maybe 2 hours ahead of us. Because you have to remember, they are just across the channel. Which, well, I think it's the next time zone or 2 over. Aussie time zones, I can't remember. I know Japan is like, maybe, rack my brain about this, 9-ish hours ahead? I think. Yeah, I think about 9-ish. That gets me wondering, what's the time difference between here and New Zealand? Like, that's got to be more on the 10-11 hour side of it. Because I know they are a bit more easterly of Japan. So yeah, I think that's like about 10-11 hours on their side. I know America also has Central Standard Time, or CST. I know they have a 4th time zone there, but I can't remember it for the life of me. I really can't. But honestly, when it comes to figuring out like what time zone a state is in, like, you just count how many segments it is between PST and EST. Like how many hours front or behind they are, and just add the difference between PST and EST. The 8 hours difference us Brits have with PST, or the 5-hour difference we have with EST. Just kind of go from there. I don't know. Again, time zones are confusing. Oh yeah. If you think about it, like, on the eastern edge of France, maybe, it's already Saturday. It just went, like, Saturday, something like that. In Australia, it's probably midday over there, if not early afternoon. Like, it's very interesting that people see different times of the day at the exact same time. And I can imagine, like, people that sort of, like, pop to Japan for a trip or, other bits and bobs. They probably feel like they're time traveling into the future a bit. Or it probably feels weird that it's like midday, or in the middle of the day for them, but where they originally come from, it's like 11 in the evening. Better think about it, huh? Very much weird to think about. But, no. Like, I don't plan on leaving the UK anytime soon. Oh, is one of my last goals to actually potentially take a trip to Japan. Though I remember one of the points I make when it comes to that is whenever one place I really want to go, Universal Studios Japan, specifically to, if it's still around by the time I do want to go to it, well, make a trip to Japan or something. I want to check out the Monster Hunter thing they have there. Like, because that's something that is well known with Monster Hunter. Oh, with us Monster Hunters. Because, every Monster Hunter game, there is a set of event quests that is in collaboration with Universal Studios Japan, and they have a specific, really cool ass looking armor set. Well, I think Fires and Sunbreaks just uses World and Iceborns. Am I? So, yeah. Yeah, that's one of the things I really want to. I suppose if I do, wouldn't it be a bad idea to potentially try to visit Super Nintendo World or something whilst I was down there? I actually had a direct about that recently, showing off like the new bit of it, the Donkey Kong, the quite literal Donkey Kong Country, I think it's actually called. Which, well, the only thing about flying over to Japan at some point in my life, I think I might have a thing about heights. Like, sort of. Right, I have a funny story about this. Not too long ago, a couple of weeks back, like a week or so back, I went to visit my sister and a boyfriend in their new flat, and it's like on the 8th floor. Oh, one thing, I'm kind of jealous of the location that flat is, because it's in a place I really like going down to every so often. Yeah, in the parentals we went to go visit them and that, because I'd been wanting to go see their new flat and that. And yeah, it's on the 8th floor and they have a balcony. And they go, okay, look out the balcony, see how you feel. I opened the door to go out there and my brain was just almost immediately just went, nope. And just going back inside. Like, it was a straight full-on primal fear. It was actually kind of hilarious. I don't think we stayed there for massively long, because I think it was on a Sunday we did that. And I also was going to use that opportunity to buy myself some new jeans, because I needed some. So yeah, I had to be a bit mindful of when shops close, because, well, shops close a bit early on Sunday. One of the ones, well, one I usually get my jeans out of, like, I think that usually closes on a 4 or something. remember off the top of my head exactly, but yeah, I do. I also had sausage rolls out of Greg's for lunch that day, because apparently there's 3 of them down there. As I found out today. But, yeah. It's very interesting, like, thinking about what sort of goals do people have when it comes to, like, dreams or something like that, or things they want to do in life. Maybe one of my big ones obviously is, like, potentially planning a trip to Japan, because my god, I love some of the culture they have. Hell, I think they just have a generally better way of life than over here in Britain, do in England. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't say we're not the worst country in the world, but we're also not winning any awards for best country of the world. You know what I mean? Like, this country has an issue, but it also has its good points. There are some really nice places to go for walks, especially seafronts. Well, you do just end up smelling salt water the entire time, but, hey ho. I mean, the sea's full of salt water, of course it's gonna smell. That's not a bad smell either. It's weirdly refreshing, especially if you, like, get the wind, like, sea breeze as well. It's very refreshing. Though, wouldn't recommend it this time of year, it's like fucking cold. So imagine the poor fuckers at the seafront that's gonna be freezing their bollocks off. But, that's mid-November for you. God. Is it really nearly the end of the year already? Like, I don't feel like much has changed about me since last year too much. Apart from me get a bit more handle on me streaming. I'm starting to get a bit of a handle on what I want to do in life. And that sort of thing. I really do want to grow things here on the channel and that. Like, just, I don't know, streaming really has helped, just with stuff in general and all. Just give me something I'm passionate about to work on. And I also feel like by streaming and entertaining you guys, I'm kind of giving back to the world a bit. Like, I tend to feel guilty about stuff quite a bit. Like, that I'm not doing my part in the world, or that I'm not putting my all into it. Where sometimes I literally don't have the mental capacity to do so. I don't know. Like, I probably worry about nothing, but I honestly, me streaming, it makes me feel like I am doing something right in the world. That sort of thing. I just kind of want to grow so I can reach more people and hopefully make their days a bit better too. We have enough doom and gloom in this universe. So, get a bit more positivity and joy around it to try and drown that out a little bit. Like I always say, I want to create a space where people can just put their worries aside for a couple of hours just to relax. Like those times where you go to a coffee shop or just find somewhere, like find a nice park bench to sit on and just watch the world just go on by. And, well, in our case it would be fictional. You get front row seats to weird and fantastical stories and amazing and interesting worlds, or whatever random crap I feel like playing that day. Boring. But yeah. Like, because at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with just chilling out and just vibing. Like, some days you just want to be like Big the Cat, you know? Just sitting around doing something you enjoy. Just relaxing and just feeling like you don't have to worry about the things you like for a couple of hours. Yeah, especially on the internet, because, well, sometimes there's too much negativity on here. Oh? Let's start out with some good vibes. Come on. Big the Cat wouldn't give into the drama, so, and would just move on to somewhere else if he encountered it, or just moved on and not let it bring down his day. Just we can all learn a lesson sometimes. And apparently one of those lessons apparently comes from Big the Cat. Huh. You know, I'm starting to think I have an obsession with Big the Cat. Just straight up. I don't know. There's probably that fishing minigame in Frontiers. It really turns you around on the guy. Even though that's not actually him, that's a virtual reality replica of him? I know, it's kinda weird. At least it was actually him in Shadow Frontiers. I've been watching reviews of that, and they also said that, yeah, Big is just there to vibe. And apparently he literally goes and talks to Maria and Gerald at that as well. And sort of like, I like them. Maybe I can take them fishing sometime. That nearly turned Scottish. Oh god. Scottish Big the Cat. Hey, lass. Have you seen my friend Froggy? He's, well, a frog. Nothing much to it. Wondering where we wandered off to? Just wondered where we wandered off to. Kinda miss my little buddy Froggy. He's a wee frog. Green. Maybe he did have this for a tail once. Not sure what that was about. I apologize if I offended any Scottish people, or Big the Cat. I don't know where that tangent went, but, apparently, Scottish Big the Cat, apparently. Scottish Sonic the Hedgehog. What you see is what you get, lad. That's a wee hedgehog that loves adventure. Well, I can imagine Scottish Sonic the Hedgehog would be a vibe. Like, straight up. It would be like Japanese Sonic, where he just randomly says English phrases and that sort of thing. Or like in the Japanese dub of Sonic X, where Sonic literally goes shit in English right in front of Kree in the second episode. Let's all go off to the schedule. And cause we're a bit knackered. But would recommend to any new peeps, like if you're on Twitch, maybe follow or turn on notifications, because the system will send out a notification to you whenever I click that go live button. So, and same deal with YouTube, like subscribe and click notifications, and should send you a notification when I start streaming over there or post any stuff and that sort of thing, like the schedule and that. Speaking of which, so we've finished off story missions of Daemon X Machina today, and glad I finally got that one wrapped up, because weird. I sort of kind of dropped it, but when I was looking at stuff to play this week, I sort of went, hang on, I never finished that, and I was close to the end. So yeah, that's why we did that today. Tomorrow, frankly, I've got no idea what to actually stream, so after I wrap up here, I'm gonna pop up the poll on Twitter as per usual. Now that, should I start popping the poll up on YouTube as well, on the community tab? Because or video on the community tab, just with the community tab, just put a link to the Twitter poll whenever I post one up on there. I want to make use of the community tab a bit more. That's why I sort of put my stream notifications on there as well as Twitter. Just for those who don't have a Twitter, know when I'm about to start streaming, that sort of thing. But notifications work the best for that sort. It'll show whenever you open notification thing will go up. But that's neither here nor there. Just popping in and playing out and vibing with us for a bit. That's enough, mate. And if you feel like it, like, if you know any of your mates that might be into sort of content I pop out on that. Just a bit. Yeah, if you know anyone who like would enjoy my content, feel free to share it with them. Like, spreading awareness of yourself on the internet is just one part of it. Sometimes just verbally telling, hey, I like so and so, or something like that, pique their interest enough to check out your favorite content creators. Like, even you go on Twitter or something like that, hey, this is someone I quite like, check them out or something like that. Something like that. It does help. Like, every little bit helps when it comes to streaming, in terms of that. Every little helps. And now this has turned into a Tesco advert. Or is it an Asda advert? No, I think it is Tesco. I think. Actually, the last point for today, I'm fucking looking that up. So, yeah, it is the Tesco slogan. Okay. What the fuck is the Asda one? What's this? Oh, get that Asda price feeling. That's Asda's one. I remember Lidl's one is big something, little prices. Something of that nature. Why did I tangent into this? Yeah. My brain is going sideways, so, yeah, I think I'm gonna, let you all go for evening. So... all for popping in and hanging out with me today. Greatly appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy. End of Daemon X Machina story. Hope you all stay safe out there. There's a weird old world out there. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll still stream tonight, unless something happens. But I'll keep you guys updated on that sort of thing if it does. Yeah. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow for whatever the heck we end up actually streaming. Good night, everybody, and see you tomorrow, hopefully.